Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. A lot of people were asking me in the comments of my second to last video about this ozone machine that I was referring to in that video. Now this is the ozone machine that I have. This is the one that I've used for years and it works great. Now let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about what ozone is. If you guys can picture an oxygen molecule, I guess you can say. If you have oxygen, it's O2, right? Two oxygen molecules put together is the oxygen that you breathe, and that keeps us alive. Now what this machine does is it breaks down oxygen molecules into single oxygen molecules, but not all of them, as the air passes through the machine. Ozone is O3, which means that it's three oxygen molecules bounded together. Ozone kills viruses, it kills bacteria, it gets rid of mold, it gets rid of odors, and probably more things like that. So this machine right here, the output, when it outputs ozone into the environment in which it's in, is able to kill viruses, bacteria, mold, get rid of like tobacco smells and really bad heavy chemical industrial smells. I'll tell you a quick story of why I got this machine several years ago. I've had it for about 5 going on 6 years now maybe. When we first got to Alaska, when the Army moved us, we moved into an apartment that the person who lived there prior was a very heavy smoker. And we really didn't know that until after we had signed the lease. When we were looking at the apartment, there was a heavy chemical smell in the apartment. And the people that were showing it to us told us that that was just the cleaning detergents that they used to clean it, that it would go away in a day or two. Well, it never went away. And we were pretty much suffering in there. So I ordered one of these online and got it expedited to my house. Followed the instructions. I used this in the entire apartment, which was pretty much about, well, it was more like a house, not an apartment. It was a full 3-bedroom, 2-bath, all of those things. We used this in that entire apartment or house, and it took away all of the smell that was there prior to. It worked great. At that time, I wasn't sure of how it is that this thing worked. All I knew is that someone recommended it to me, and I tried it, and it worked really, really good. So this one is one of about 4 or 5 models that this company sells. And this one is called, as you can see, the Villa 1000. And they are currently being sold on Amazon. And I am going to put this on my Amazon storefront. And I'm going to leave a pinned comment with a direct link to this one. Now they sell several models. And as you can see, the 1000 here, the model number refers to the approximate square footage that this model is best suited for. It's not limited to 1,000 square feet. It's just the one that this one is best suited for as far as your timers and as far as how much output it puts of ozone in a given amount of time. Now, like I said, I've used this in my old house when I first got here, and it was probably about 2,200 square feet, and this sanitized my entire house. Now, how does this work? Well, as you can see here, the front is very simple. It's got a timer that goes all the way up to 12 hours, and it's got an ozone output that goes from low to high. Now, when you guys take a look at this at Amazon, they'll have a chart that shows at how much time and how many square feet and at what output you want to set this for your purpose. So if you're only going to be doing like a small room, let's say a 100 square foot room, you may not want to put this on for 12 hours. You may only need 3 or 4 hours to operate, such as that. Every time I've ever used this, I've always put it on the highest setting, and I've always left it in for at least 12 hours. Okay, now let me go ahead and cover this before I show you a couple of the things that you would like to know about this machine that I think is very important. So, ladies and gentlemen, do your own research when it comes to this. But every single time I've ever used this machine, I have never been in the house or in the room that I'm treating. As far as I understand, your body cannot use ozone. It cannot use O3. It's not going to benefit you in any way. So I would recommend that if you are sanitizing a room or a house, that you are not in it. And my recommendations only come from my personal experience, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I like to tell you to do your own research, because it's very important that you understand the equipment that you are using. Just like when you buy a firearm, you have to train with it, right? And understand how it works. Same thing with anything else. Okay, so every time that I've ever sanitized the room, I've sealed it off, sealed everything off in the room, turned this on inside the room, let it be for however many hours I was going to let it be for. And then once I was done, I would hold my breath as I entered the room, hold my breath, turn the machine off, open a window, and let that room air out for several hours. Okay, the smell is not a disgusting smell that this produces. It's really a very sanitary smell, but as you breathe it in, you can tell that it's not meant for you to breathe in. All right, that's my experience with it. All right, so what happens when you're using this is that in the back here you have your air intake. All right, and this is just a washable filter that they include with the model. Right, and it's easy to take off and wash. Right, and back here what you have is you have 4 plates. I don't know what the technical term for these plates are. I think they're made out of ceramic and metal. But when the air enters through this air intake, it's going to pass through these plates. These plates are going to be like electrified. And that reaction between the electricity on these plates and the oxygen going through it is what's going to break up the oxygen into single oxygen molecules. All right? And then will allow O2 to combine with O1 and make O3, which is ozone. Right? And now these plates, the only maintenance that I'm aware of that you have to do to the machine is every so often these plates have to be changed out. And they're not that expensive. I think that a set of 2 or 3 is like $20 or $30. But these plates last a very long time. This machine here, I remember reading, allows these plates to create ozone for about 5,000 hours. Okay, and I've only probably used this since I've had it for less than 100 hours. So as far as I'm concerned, these plates will last you a lifetime as long as you don't break them. And they are very easy to take out and replace. All you have to do to take these plates out is pull it out from the back. And this is what they look like. And it even tells you how to insert it back into the machine. See, very, very simple. I'm sure that the technology is not that simple, but they've made it simple for us to be able to have it be user-friendly. And then all you do is you just push the plate back in until it's seated. Very easy. You put your air filter back in there. And this is good to go. Like I said, it's very user-friendly. Now, one function on this that I do like is, like, for example, when I had that house that was really, really bad, I wanted to leave this on for a full 24 hours inside the house, but it only has a 12-hour timer. However, if you like, when you turn it on, it has a hold timer, where if you bring it all the way around and put it on this position, the machine will stay on continuously until you manually turn it off. All right, so if you're going to do a small room in your house and you feel you're only going to do it for 4 or 5 hours, you can actually bring this in for 4 or 5 hours, however many you want, and then it'll turn off on its own. However, if you want it to go on continually for more than 12 hours, you'll be able to put it on this setting right here, and it will stay on for as long as you want until you manually turn it off. Now, these machines, ladies and gentlemen, are not inexpensive, in my opinion. This machine right now goes for about $329 on Amazon, and it's their lowest rating one of 1,000. Now, they actually right now have a model called the Suite 1500, which means that it's capable of doing 1,500 feet in a certain number of hours. 1,500 square feet in a certain number of hours. That's going for the same price, for $329. Now, there are other ozone generating machines on Amazon that I've seen that are less expensive than this one. However, the only reason that I am showcasing this one is because I have used this one. I can vouch that this one has done what it's supposed to do, and it has actually worked. I can't vouch for the other machines that they have out there. So far I've had very good luck with this machine as far as ease of use and as far as the quality of the product that it's putting out. It's putting out good ozone that's done exactly what it's supposed to do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I wanted to show you guys this. I almost didn't put up this video today because I was like, I don't know if people really want to watch 2 videos a day, but I think this is an important video for me to put out because a lot of people were asking for it. And this machine is also good for other things other than just sanitizing a home or a room. If you ever buy a used car that has like heavy smoke smell or that just stinks, you know, you put this thing inside your car, you roll up the windows and seal it off, and you can also leave your car running for an hour or so while this machine is on, and put on the heater or the, you know, the air circulating system in your car, put it on high, and it will actually circulate the ozone that you're generating inside the car throughout your car's venting system, and it will clean that out too. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you all want me to review the air filter that I use, let me know and I will. Okay, I don't want to just do it to review it. It's an air filter, but it is a very good air filter that is a HEPA certified air filter that is large capacity, and it does do a great job. It's another one of those things that we bought when we first moved into that home, because it was advertised as a medical grade air filter, and I've been very happy with it for the entire time that we've had it. I'm actually getting ready to purchase a replacement filter for it because it's already been a little over 5 years. So if you guys want me to review that and show you guys what it looks like and how it works and how to replace the filter, let me know and I will do that as well. So like I said, you can turn this on if you have an air filter in the room. Make sure the air filter is running, and it will actually clean the inside of the air filter as well, or sanitize. I keep saying clean, but no, little hands don't come out of this and start wiping counters down. So it's sanitize, killing the germs, the bacteria, the mold, and things like that that are in the area that you're wanting to sanitize with it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the Vila 1000. And by the way, I'm not endorsed by this company. I just think this is a very good product to have. It's served me extremely well throughout the years. And I have to say that I personally recommend this to anyone that wants to get rid of any bad odors that they may have, that wants to kill viruses, which is one of the things that it's supposed to be able to do and do well in a given area within your home or your vehicle. So having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you get something out of this video. And if you would like to take a look at this, please help support the channel by using my Amazon link. Every little bit helps. So I appreciate it again. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are having a good start to your weekend this Saturday. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place. And you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper, and I am out.